up, everyone? I'm your female otaku, and I'm to review episode 16 of Mr. Osomatsu. And I gotta say, this episode was filled with yaoi. Oh my gosh, this episode was so incredibly ridiculous. I literally looked at my sister and I was just like, what are we watching? Like, this was more extreme than a regular Osomatsu episode. Like, that's how crazy this episode was. The very first skit, so you know, the little one that was like, I don't know, like less than a minute long, had Ichimatsu trying to get a job, and then they were like, okay, you don't really seem like you want to get the job, but we'll train you for a little bit. And turns out it was a Neko cafe, so of course he's just gonna hang out with the kids. That was hilarious. Oh my god. and then this is when it starts to get extreme. They did a parody of Mad Max Fury Road. I knew Mad Max Fury Road was popular, but I didn't think it was popular in Japan. I figured it was just only popular in, you know, North America. Ah, man. That was so strange. Just Dekapan was that king guy. I don't remember the characters' names from Mad Max Fury Road, but it's so funny because I remember the guy, the king over in Fury Road. He had like this machine and stuff so to help him breathe, and over in this one, Dekapan just had a machine attached with a bunch of lotion inside. So I'm just like, what? So instead of water being the prime source everyone needs to survive, it's lotion. Only they made everything totally sexual with this skit. Like, there is no chill whatsoever. Like I said, I literally looked at my sister and I was like, what are we watching? It was so out there. And then F6 returned, okay, and they were the most fabulous, they were the most healthy, they had the purest of skin out of everyone there, and they just charmed everyone to death. This was so hilarious. The army, they were gonna go after F6, but they couldn't because they admired them too much. So then Yami, he was just all like, you have to go after them, you gotta stop them. And then they were like, okay. They unzipped their pants and they pulled down their pants. That was so funny. And then the one kid, he was just like, oh no, don't go. And then the F6 are like, you don't worry, you want us to protect your mom, right? And I'm just like, what? And then they were like, we'll protect your mom, kid. Don't worry. And then they charm the mom, and the mom dies. And then in the end, all the lotion was given to F6. And Karamatsu was in a thaw. I gotta stop. Okay, let's go on with the next skit, which was equally as funny. Oh man, I love the entire episode. Like, everything was great. The final skit, Ichimatsu wanted to dress up like Karamatsu just for once, and I was so shocked. Karamatsu, of all people. Wow, like, he's insulted Karamatsu so much. I even remember in the Christmas episode when he got Karamatsu's gift, he was all like, oh god. Like, but the fact that he wanted to see what it'd be like to wear Karamatsu's clothes, I was just so shocked. And then later on we find out that Osomatsu, he also wants to know what it's like to wear the shades and put on the belt. And I'm just like, yo, what? That was crazy. And, okay, so Ichimatsu, he was playing Karamatsu, and he acted him out pretty well because, you know, Osomatsu came in, so he had to act like Karamatsu because he didn't want to admit that it was Ichimatsu dressed up as Karamatsu. He didn't want to admit that. So the voice was pretty good. He got his personality down perfectly. He was saying like a bunch of random English words here and there, and that was really good. Oh man, only thing he had to do was fix up the hair, because there's no way Karamatsu would have had his hair like that. Okay, you know what would have been hilarious? If he had on the glitter pants. if Ichimatsu put on the blue glitter pants. That would have been perfect. Okay, and then Karamatsu wakes up. And then he starts to be Ichimatsu. Only he doesn't do Ichimatsu very well. He was saying Nyan at the end of every sentence. And Karamatsu likes Nekos, but he doesn't say Nyan at the end of every sentence. That was funny. And then, oh man, just everyone freaking out over the fact that Osomatsu's there, and they don't want Osomatsu to know that it's really them. And then Osomatsu, he leaves. Karamatsu and Ichimatsu fight. They try to switch clothes. And then it looks like the Karamatsu is violating Ichimatsu. Osomatsu opens the door, and he's just all like, I'm sorry about that, I won't tell anyone. And then Karamatsu's like, no, it's not what it looks like. Seriously, it's not. And then Ichimatsu, to get back at Karamatsu, because you know, Ichimatsu, he was just so pissed off. Okay, he wanted to kill everybody. So Ichimatsu, he was just like, Nissan, how could you? Ichimatsu, you cruel person. Oh my gosh. And bam, episode ends. Too good. One of the best episodes of Osomatsu-san. Like, it was so good. I loved it a lot. Well, catch me later as we review Akagami no Shirayuki Hime Season 2. I'm your female otaku, Sayonara.